This is the next level or stage. Essentially, you respect this leader, but you don't necessarily listen to them. What transition do you think has happened from their title, you respect them, but you don't really hear them? You're not really listening to them. Does that make sense? Anybody ever face a situation like that, where it's like, I respect them as a leader, but I just don't know if I can listen to them? When you respect them as a person, but you're not quite believing in them as a leader, right? And so we think maybe character-wise or moral-wise, they're moral people or people of good character for the most part, so we can follow that aspect. And maybe we even know they have our best intentions, but they're inexperienced and they lack judgment, and so we go, hey, I'll trust you to a certain point, right? And so they've built a certain level of leadership with us. Can anybody think of a time when you in your life, you had the title, you had respect from people, but people didn't quite follow you? Sometimes we have no control over this, right? You're put into, when I started my coffee shop 10 years ago, I had I learned how to make coffee on YouTube. Like I had never poured a latte until I got my latte machine, and I learned how to do it on YouTube, right? And so I had total inexperience. So people respected me, the fact that I did it, but they couldn't quite follow me because there was a lack of judgment, there was a lack of experience. We talk about leadership in marketing, and that is that we need to set the tone as a company so that people want to follow us and we have influence in them. But if our core values don't line up with their core values, it won't work. So case in point, last week, we're at a client's meeting, and they were talking about the values of their organization and looking at us as vendor partners and saying, you meet our core values. So it was like automatic respect, automatic influence, which we're going to talk about next, because our core values lined up. That's really the point.